This is a stick man. This is a stick game. This is a concept game. Hello everyone. So despite that, it is actually what I said. Despite that joke, it is exactly what I said. This is a game involving this stickman here, and the game is called Cheat Cody. And basically, in this game, you have to cheat in order to play. Now you can check your unlocked cheat codes anytime by pressing D-pad up. And since this is a concept game, and if I press start, this is what happens, because I'm using a software called Party Spark to make this whole thing. And I'll let you know how you can download Party Spark and all that stuff in the description below. But let's get on to this. So so I have to press D-pad up, and what it has default basically cheat codes that it's just going to straight up just give you right away. Like LS, it'll unlock my movement. If I press A, then LS, it'll unlock it. If I press BBB, it'll unlock interactive abilities. YYRT, unlock shooting. So this is our default stuff that it's just going to give me right away, because like if you can tell, like right now I'm just pressing random buttons. I accidentally unlock attacking, but you can't see me, but I'm pressing random buttons. You probably hear it. Oh, I can move now. Oh, I can jump too. Shooting. So, oh, I got a bridge too. So basically, that's basically the game. Is you mash buttons, trying to, or try and strategically do it however you want. But basically, you have to enter random stuff into your controller to unlock that to unlock stuff in your world. Like I unlock the bridge, I unlock that strange gateway, I unlock this ring right here, and another way to unlock cheat codes is to do things and interact with things in your world. For example, I stood inside this ring for a few seconds and I unlocked music. It's pretty sweet music too, I think so. Anyway, so now I can unlock the crow by doing that, and if I talk to the crow by interacting, I can't interact with him. Okay, so now I can interact with objects. So let me interact with him. I am the almighty crow lord. Bring me seed and I shall reward you. So I have to give him seed. And as you can see, there's a seed over there, and I don't know if you were able to tell or not, but that thing was just floating in midair as a hint that there was a cheat code that would make it easier to get to. So that hint was for this. So that's another thing about the game, is you're going to have hints to cheat codes. For example, there's a giant platform up there. I wonder how I can get that, because I clearly can't jump that high. And the thing, I'm going to go to the gateway. Maybe the gateway will help me get up there. But whatever the case is, I can definitely get up there. So, okay, so the gateway just sends me up here in the middle of nowhere, and I'm falling. I'm falling. Help! Okay, exactly where I wanted to be, because I want to touch the crow. Okay, so now I gave him the seed, and he gave me the ability of flight. I unlocked flight by pressing RS. So let me press RS. Oh, I can fly now, so I can get to that platform. That boggled my mind so much. So if I get up here, oh, I unlocked rain by getting up here. Just by getting up here. And the actual details are, I stood on a platform, so I got rain. So come back down here. Controls change. Okay, so you can unlock an adventure. That is one thing. So it would have like its whole story mode type situation here. So let me fly to this island real quick. And as you can see, there's a giant eye on the right side. So that's basically your enemy in this story mode type of situation. So let's get over here. It says, I will show you what happens to cheaters like you, Cody. So now I have to battle these random enemies like goblins and zombies and stuff like that. So let me battle these enemies and kill them. Zombie. He's actually more dangerous than he looks. So I killed all the enemies that he summoned to try and stop me, and he's like, you're stronger than you seem, but let's see how you do against this. What's happening? Oh man, I messed up. Oh. I had a little glitch there and I got launched somehow. But anyway, it's supposed to send me here, and now I can battle this thing. And if you're wondering why it's a Yeti and why that was a goblin, it's not because it's random, but it's because those are default stuff, and I didn't want to spend too much time just creating a huge amount of characters when I didn't even know what kind of characters would be proper for this kind of game. Maybe more stick enemies. But let me kill this guy first. Okay, so he's dead now, and now it says we will meet again, Cody, but and your cheats will save you then. So let me go back here to my little island here, and I want to talk about more for this concept and how like you unlock cheat codes. The cheat codes are kind of permanent, so like that island is there forever, that thing's up there forever, that eye is up there forever, and the eye is left up there forever intentionally because I wanted it to be like, okay, you got this adventure mode now, this thing is literally always watching you when you cheat. It's just watching. Okay, so I'm back on my island, and another thing is you can unlock details. Okay, so now I can paint terrain. So I can paint terrain. Another thing is maybe you can expand your island or change your island in certain ways. Right now, this is all I have is to add terrain with this or remove terrain with this, I think. So you can add more detail and more stuff. And like you see, I unlocked music, so there is music in the background sometimes. I think it wears off after a while for some reason. But that's another thing. And another way that the adventure mode can kind of go is like once you unlock it, you can go to your pause menu, which this is a concept for pause menu. And you can go to pause menu, and you can scroll down to adventure mode, and you can go to that, and it will bring you to a story mode where like you're in a 2D side scroller type situation, and you're battling this eye, and it keeps telling you that it doesn't like you cheating, but in order to surpass all of its obstacles that it's throwing at you to get you to stop cheating, to kill you, to stop you from cheating and doing all this stuff it doesn't want you to do. You have to cheat in order to beat it, and you can unlock cheat codes. Maybe they're hidden in chests and stuff, and it tells you exactly how to cheat and stuff. It's kind of like the default stuff that I had on there. Another thing about the story mode is it would definitely go through a whole lot of stuff. Like the obstacles that it throws at you may be enemies, kind of like what you saw. Not exactly zombies or goblins, but enemies. And then other obstacles may be like, oh, you're not allowed to currently swim, so maybe you have to unlock the cheat code to swim to get to a certain place, or maybe there's stuff under water that you have to get to it. But you can't get underwater. I can't get underwater no matter what I press. I'm not able to get underwater. I want underwater. So maybe there's a cheat code. You can get underwater and get down there. And get your treasure chest that gives you another cheat code, or maybe it brings you to the next level or something. So that's kind of a concept for how the story mode can go if you unlock the story mode or whatever, or maybe just you get the story mode without having to get a cheat code or anything. The other thing is maybe you can unlock details for your characters. So for right now I'm a stick man. I'm not sure whether or not you should remain a stick man the entire game, or if it's definitely something you can add. Like maybe you can get like a human hand, but then you have to unlock like the human leg and the human torso and stuff like that, and different body parts, which would be kind of funny because you unlock a head or something, and that's all you are. You're a head, and then the rest of your body is like a stick man, which would be pretty funny. So I think that pretty much does it for the whole concept. Except I forgot to mention about the whole or I might not have forgot to mention. I was talking about how is everything permanent, and what it would be is you open up your pause menu, and when you go to your cheat code log like I have here, you could actually go to, for example, unlock movement. I could turn that off, and then I would have to unlock it again. So that would be one way to do it. I haven't go to that yet because I'm not exactly sure how, but that would be part of the actual game if it was taken out of concept to a real full-fledged game. So I think that pretty much does it. And let me know if you kind of like these concept video game ideas, because I have at least one more that I would like to show you all. So let me know in the comments below what you think of this one, and if you like more. So that's gonna do it. That's it. That's the game. I'm gonna jump in this.